Meaning of True Love, Part 5, Turning Points.
A few weeks had passed since their quiet dinner at Emma's apartment, and things between them had continued to evolve in a way that was both exhilarating and nerve-wracking. Their routines had shifted, more late-night phone calls, impromptu meetups for lunch or coffee, and touches that lingered longer than before. But there was a shared understanding between them. They were taking things slow, allowing the relationship to grow naturally. One Saturday afternoon, Jack invited Emma to his apartment for the first time since they began navigating this new phase of their connection. The weather was brisk, with the threat of rain hanging in the air, but Emma was unfazed. She arrived with a small smile and a sense of anticipation, unsure of what the day might hold.
"Hey, you made it. I was worried the weather might change your mind."
I'm not that easily scared off. Besides, I've been curious to see your place. It's cozy. I like it.
Glad to hear it. I ordered some takeout, so we can just relax and enjoy the day without worrying about cooking.
You know, Jack, I've been thinking about us. I know we said we were going to take things slow, but it feels like we're at a point where we need to talk about what's next. I don't want to rush, but don't you feel it too?
Yeah, I feel it. It's weird, though. On one hand, everything feels like it's moving fast, and on the other, it feels like we're still just figuring things out. But I do think we're at a turning point. I just don't know what it looks like yet.
What do you think will be our biggest challenge as we get more serious? What's something that worries you about us? Question: Jack, what do you think will be the greatest challenge as we take this next step? A. Losing the friendship we've always had. B. Struggling to meet each other's expectations. C. Growing apart over time.
Answer A. Losing the friendship we've always had. Honestly, my biggest fear is losing the friendship we've built over the years. Option A. It's been our foundation, and I don't ever want to lose that. Sometimes, when people become more than friends, things change in ways you don't expect. I don't want us to lose what made us special in the first place.
I get that. I've been thinking the same thing. It's a delicate balance, isn't it? We want to grow as partners, but we also want to hold on to the part of us that's always been safe and steady.
Yeah, but I think the fact that we're even having this conversation means we're on the right track. We're aware of what's at stake, and that's going to help us navigate it.
The conversation flowed easily between them as the afternoon slipped into early evening. As Jack refilled their glasses, Emma felt the tension that had been sitting on her chest begin to lift. They were figuring it out, slowly, cautiously, but with the same openness that had always defined their friendship.
Okay, your turn. What do you think excites you most about us moving forward? I mean, we've known each other for years, but now that we're exploring this new side of our relationship, what do you think will be the best part?
Question: Emma, what's the thing you're most looking forward to as we move forward in this relationship? A. Discovering new aspects of our connection. B. Building a life together. C. Strengthening the foundation we already have.
Answer A. discovering new aspects of our connection. What excites me the most is discovering new aspects of our connection. Option A. We've known each other so long, but there's still so much we haven't explored yet. Things we haven't shared, experiences we haven't had together. I love the idea that we're at the start of something new, that there's more to discover about you and about us.
I like that answer. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? We've been friends for so long, but there's still this whole other side of you I'm getting to know.
Exactly. And that's exciting to me. There's no rush to figure it all out, but I'm excited to see what we find along the way.
As the rain began to softly tap against the windows, they sat closer now, their hands brushing occasionally, not by accident but by choice. The room was filled with a quiet intimacy that neither of them was in a hurry to break.
You know, Jack, I've been thinking, what do you think will be the key to keeping this strong as we grow? Relationships change, people change. What do you think will help us keep it together? Question, Jack, what do you think will be the most important factor in keeping our relationship strong? A. Constant communication. B. Flexibility and patience. C. Shared goals and vision.
Answer B. Flexibility and patience. I think the most important thing will be flexibility and patience. Option B. Relationships aren't static. They change as people grow. We're both going to evolve over time, and I think the key will be giving each other the space to grow individually while learning to adapt to those changes as a couple. If we can be patient with each other's growth, we'll be able to handle whatever comes our way.
I agree. No relationship is perfect, but if we're willing to adjust and be patient with each other, we can make it work. I think that's what will help us stay strong no matter what.
The conversation slowly wound down as the evening deepened. The rain outside became a comforting backdrop to their quiet thoughts, and the warmth of their connection filled the room. Neither of them was in a hurry to end the night, but the comfortable silence between them spoke volumes about where they stood.
I should probably get you home before the rain gets worse, but I'm really glad we talked today. It feels good to know we're on the same page.
Me too. Every time we talk about this, I feel more certain that we're figuring it out the right way, one step at a time.
Yeah, one step at a time.
As the door closed behind Emma and the rain fell steadily against the city streets, both of them felt a quiet sense of peace settle over them. The journey was far from over, and the road ahead was still unknown. But whatever came next, they knew they would face it together, with trust, patience, and the unshakable bond of a friendship that had always been their foundation. As Emma walked away from Jack's apartment, the rain falling softly around her, she couldn't help but smile, knowing that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, one careful, deliberate step at a time. 5 words and phrases related to the theme of meaning of true love. Part 5. Turning Points.
Vulnerability. Opening up emotionally to allow deeper connection and understanding. Commitment, the evolving dedication to each other as their relationship solidifies.
Exploration, discovering new dimensions of their relationship as it transitions from friendship to romance. Harmony, finding a shared rhythm in their relationship, balancing individual needs with the partnership.
Resilience, the strength to navigate challenges and uncertainties, staying united through growth.